Yo, what's good, y'all? Welcome back to Dawn on Spiritual Guidance. It's your girl, Dawn. If you got a message for you, please take what resonates and leave the rest behind. This could be past, present, or future information for you. I did not choose the storyline or the cards to come out. The Holy Spirit and my spiritual team does. These readings are timeless. So if you're coming across this months, weeks, days, years from now is when the Holy Spirit feels like it can be receptive of a message or be a messenger to someone else in his name. All right, what's the message for the collective? We have I'm broke. Behind on bills, car, rent, other, not enough money. What do I do? So whoever you're dealing with here, whether this is a situationship or actual romantic love, commitment, or platonic, okay? They're saying that they're not financially stable, or you feel like you're not financially stable, okay? Looking for what to do. We have you deserve better than me. So this energy feels like, look at that, I'm coming back, please wait for me. So it's like they know that they ain't shit. However, it's like they still want you to wait on them, or they still want, look at this, taking care of things, clearing bad karma, plans, time, reconciliation, don't lose faith. So it's like they still want you to keep the faith in them, or you want them to keep the faith in you. Flip the energies as you see fit. I call you from fake numbers, text apps, private caller, having others call you for them, unknown numbers. So if you are like me that keeps their phone on do not disturb just about almost 24/7, you know, it's like you see a lot of foreign numbers, you know, and like, so for myself, I get a lot of phone calls and I don't answer them. If you don't leave me a voicemail and your number is not saved in my phone, or I don't have like a text thread where I know who you are, I'm not answering. I'm not answering at all, right? So when the telemarketers like to call the unknown numbers, or the numbers that, again, I don't know, you know, you have to leave a voicemail in order for me to call you back or text you back, or whatever the case may be. So some of you guys may need to adapt the similar habits, you know. Don't answer numbers you don't know. Right? Look at that. Private caller. Having others call for you? No. Call for them? No. But you know, you make your own decisions, okay? So if you're getting a lot of some numbers, all of them are not telemarketing numbers, unless you know it's you that's been calling. You're my addiction, obsession, your mind, spies, thoughts. So this energy has an addiction, like an obsessive over you. Kind of like those little shows and movies on Lifetime. Fatal attraction. Right? Don't want you with anyone else jealous. Yeah, see this, I mean, look. You can pitch a movie right here for Lifetime. This card tried to flip over, check on me. So they want you to check on them. Depression, suicide, text 988. Talk to someone. I'm not okay. So it's like they want you to like talk to them if you haven't talked to them. But again, that's going to be up to you. Because if you're not talking to someone, you know, like, especially if they mistreated you, been abusive in any way, shape, or form, honey, you don't owe them a conversation. They better go see God. Shit, they better call on Jesus. They better call on that motherfucking devil they like to serve so much, if that's the case, depending upon who you dealing with. Talking about check on me. What did you do to put yourself in the position you in? How about you take accountability? So, again, there's somebody, they got issues of their own, but they too busy stalking you, paying attention to you. Pathetic. Like, maybe if you got your own life in order, you would feel much better. You know, whoever it is that you're dealing with. And again, flip the energies as you see fit. Put yourself inside of the story as you see fit. So whether you realize this or not, this is a spiritual connection, dream come true, divinely guided, amazing chemistry. So when you guys first connected, it could have felt, you know, very like breathtaking. Look at this. I heard something about you. So in addition to you having a spiritual connection, when you have a spiritual connection with someone, it is deep, right? It feels deeper than anything that you've had before, platonically and romantically. It's just a level of understanding that somebody who's not a part in, you know, they just wouldn't understand. However, that does not grant permission for somebody to do what they did or treat you how they treat you, or you to them. Have flip the energies as you see fit. Put yourself inside of the story as you see fit. I heard something about you. Gossip, lies. So they could either be doing the gossip or they heard something about you and it made them like turn their nose up at you, you know, or something like that. But my thing is this. Why didn't you go to the horse? Hey, I heard this about you. Is this true? Especially if it's about somebody that you've been friends with, that's supposed to be your friend or your best friend or your partner or whatever the case may be. Hey, is this true? Before you sit up there and believe something like that, right? Like somebody didn't check the facts. It's like somebody told somebody something and they ran off with it. And don't get me wrong, I understand that, you know, some people are warning people of something, you know, and so on and so forth. But this is a situation where somebody lied to somebody and they were they lied. So it's like somebody believed the lie. And don't get me wrong, somebody can tell you something and it can be the truth, right? But in this storyline, whatever somebody heard about you was a lie. And instead of going to you and asking you, hey, is this true? Hey, can we process this? Hey, no, they believed the lie. No, they went ahead and joined in bashing you, or you joined in bashing them. Flip the energies as you see fit instead of checking the facts. Now, mind you, again, this is somebody that you have loyalty to. Like you guys have loyalty to each other or are supposed to, right? So ideally, you know, you wouldn't do this with everyone, but you would do it with the person that you're close with. But no, somebody didn't do this, whether this was you or whoever you were dealing with. And if you want to book a personal reading, you can feel free to do so via the website link that's linked in the description box, DonJuanSpiritualGuidance.com. There was a card that fell on the floor. Let me see. Ignoring messages from spirit. Negative option, not ready, childish, not a good idea. So I know this says ignoring messages from spirit, okay, which if the Holy Spirit has been telling them to apologize, if the Holy Spirit or their spiritual team told them, hey, you need to get more information, and they didn't do it, hey, that's they use their free will to not do it, okay? But that's why they in the predicament that they in now, trying to sit there and blame you or you them. Flip the energies as you see fit here, okay? That's that lack of accountability. This is somebody they trying to the spiritual connection. For those that this applies to, this somebody they sitting there trying to telepathically communicate to you, telepathically send you songs, trying to send you their thoughts, trying to send you their messages and stuff like that, okay? Trying to get in your energy, trying to, you know, and you ignoring it. You ignoring it, okay? Like, you know, because it's like, where was this energy when it really mattered? Or you're being guided to ignore. But of course, you make your own decision. Okay. Now, some of you guys, when this energy may find out how to spiritually like connect with you distant wise, you might start experiencing this. Okay. So remember, this could be past, present, and or future information for you. And this energy may not have been now for some people, this energy could have been someone that may not have been stable, but maybe they were more stable when now they're in a predicament where it's just like robbing Peter to pay Paul. But it's God allowing because of what they did. Soulmate, forever lesson, yeah. So this is a soul lesson, soul connection, okay? Emotions meant to be, where did you come from? So they never experienced the energy like you. They never experienced, a time that they had with you. They never really experienced that before. It was different, or this was different for you. Flip the energies as you see fit. Okay, take what resonates, leave the rest behind. But me personally, I just feel like, well, where was this energy when you actually had the energy? Somebody's ego was really tripping. And so it looks like somebody, because talking about check on me, somebody's down bad because of how they've treated you. In other cases, if they felt comfortable treating you this way, they've treated other people this way, whether romantically and or platonically. And baby, when they crossed you, or when they tried something with you, or when you try something with them, flip the energies as you see fit, that was the karma that was needed. So some of y'all could be like high spiritual ranking. God uses you to give other people their karmic debt. Okay? So in some cases, it was kind of meant for you. It was wrong. First and foremost. For spiritual wise, you could have had a soul contract to give this person or people their karma by, from a 5D perspective, allowing them to cross you in whatever way, shape, or form that is. And in return, you just pay back a karmic debt. You just, that's just more good things God is going to bless you with for all your troubles and stuff like that. But it's just a simple fact that, you went through that. It don't feel good, especially when it comes to people that you really care for and love, especially for those that love hard and real. So, yeah, this is somebody that was wearing a mask. They allowed their ego to get the best of them. I'm the best. You're beneath me. I'm the shit. And don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with thinking you the shit. But know that you got flaws too. This is somebody, they may not have called themselves God the Father, creator of heaven and earth, but baby, they was acting like it. Okay, somebody had a little chip on their shoulder. Okay, somebody had a little stick up their ass. All right, and because of this, they allowed probably one of the best things to get away from them ever in this lifetime, or you. Okay. And then we look at that. I didn't plan to stay around long. Caught feelings, one night stand, running through emotional distance. So for some of you guys, they didn't plan. They didn't plan to stay. They planned to hit it and quit. Or they plan to only stay around for whatever the reason. Okay. This doesn't have to be just sex. Okay. Let's say you had money. Right? And they needed a place to stay until they got on their feet. So they did whatever they needed to do to make sure they got what they needed. And then skedaddle. Right? Get that head, get that bread, then leave. Right? Like this is the energy. They're not solid. They're a user. They are opportunist. Right? And then fucked around and fell in love with you in some cases here. Oh man, I actually really do like them. Oh man, I never experienced that before. So that's why they over here like, man, why did I cross them? We got a reading that talks about somebody not having access to you and they mad and they pissed off. Well, it's like, be pissed off with yourself because God blocked you out because of your piss poor behaviors. Or right? So this could be them or you. Flip the energies as you see fit. Because they was in this devil energy. Or you were. Because who wants to be around somebody that's constantly toxic, controlling, obsessive, possessive, indulging, wicked, codependent? Especially somebody that's on a healing journey. You trying to get somebody that's on a healing journey. They're doing shadow work to get rid of these energies, not keep it around. Okay, and somebody not say they not getting it. They not getting the picture. I fucked up. I was being toxic. I was being controlling. I was being power hungry. I was being whatever, evil, wicked, cunning, a liar, a cheater, a stealer. Shit, all the above. Okay? It's like somebody in bed. Look at that. I spit that fake friend. Untrustworthy, jealous, revenge. So somebody ain't shit. They ain't shit. I mean, one day they can become something, right? God's a forgiving God, right? We've all, had our times, right? Where we've all had chances to get ourselves together. And this is somebody they rather put the blame on you. They rather, and stuff like wear a mask and stuff like that. Have it right with their ego. So to try to not make themselves seem weak, to try to hold a certain image because they want people to think about them in a certain way. So they want to be seen in a certain light. But that ain't do nothing but fuck them over or you over. Okay? Or it's about to. Somebody's really about to see, if they haven't already, that you should not have been the one to fuck with. Because now somebody is getting their karma with interest. Because they crossed you. Or this is you. Flip the energies as you see fit. Put yourself on the side of the story as you see fit. Okay? But for real though, if you guys are struggling with something, do call this number, suicide. You could text it, you could call it, okay? That's on a very more serious note. Okay? God will send you another spiritual connection in platonic and romantic. All right? That's healthy and positive. Okay? As you continue to be on your soul's journey here, and learn the lessons necessary for your soul's growth. Okay? And, and again, don't get me wrong, because sometimes what people tell you, it is true. But at the same time, you have to also use your own mind as well. And yes, people can be wolves in sheep's clothing at the same time. You don't have to disclose who told you, but, talking with that energy or, hey, have you ever, for example, if somebody said, oh, they had sex with such and such and they caught this, that, and then even if you just want to bring it up, hey, random, have you ever had sex with such and such? Do you have an STD? Do you have a da-da-da-da-da? And then they can say no. And then if they are real trooper, they'll say, come on, let's both go to the clinic and get tested together. And then I'll show you my results right on the spot. Right? Because when you ain't got nothing to hide, you ain't got nothing to hide. But no, somebody sat there and believed the lie. Now, again, that was just an example. It could have been anything. But again, somebody didn't use their own mind. They didn't sit there to process. They didn't sit there to try to talk to you or ask you, right? Even without disclosing who the source was that told them the lie. Okay? Somebody didn't have good decision-making skills. And I mean, it shows. And nobody is perfect. But this is somebody, they don't apply the lessons that they learn and as wisdom so that they're not making the same mistakes or making the same fuck ups. God expects us to make mistakes, right? And use them as stepping stones. It's gonna happen. Well, this is somebody, they've been doing the same thing for over a decade. So God's like, all right, send them in. take care of this. I'm tired of this energy messing with this, that, and the third, getting over on this, that, and the third. Okay, send in my best. Okay. So a lot of you guys, you are forcing this energy to take accountability with their actions because it's like they want you, but you don't want them, or want them in the way that you once did. And that could be, you probably wanted to be this person's best friend, or you probably wanted to be this person's significant other. Maybe things were growing that way, right? Maybe you thought, this person was really going to kind of like be like a family to you, like a sister or a brother or whatever the case may be, right? But then, finding this information out. And some of you guys, this is futuristic. So you're going to find something out. Okay? So thank you all for your love and support here. It is truly, truly appreciated. And always remember, you make your own decisions. Peace out, deuces.